appreciate it.
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
I appreciate it.
The Gamecocks will put total revenue to crank us up.
It's off the block, 90 fucking quick.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, you didn't block,
Out
so
as
that
he stopped
means
at the 13.
adjustments. No, you just got beat.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical
Oh my God,
runners
that's
that
awful.
also had
That is an awful
sprinter
meter.
speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability
I've never actually seen the meter like that. It like disappears in the middle of it.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield, it's
They're like
Underwood.
closing back, I guess.
Grab near the marker, it's McCulley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Should have been third season when he got busy a little bit more.
And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
That penalty helps some, but it's still 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a fact.
Looking deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, for the offensive coordinator,
Very sturdy player.
you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
He'll try it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Needs it to keep this drive alive. It's a seam wide open. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Nice job by this offense, getting the first down, and now set up first and goal. Like, you got to be the more physical team. Great job moving the football down the field. Right here is where we got to execute. The red zone, when the field starts to shrink, this usually decides the outcome of football games.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful second down, and now
I should have been over there.
a little bit more than I want, so what am I passing?
Because, like, surely with all that coverage, somebody would, like, you know, get in front of it.
Success on third down.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying the left side. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And how about a decision time right off the jump?
They put him on there.
Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If he's a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
You'll be all right.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Coming out aggressively. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch down the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it first and 10. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're
To
just
be fair,
trying
it
to
is
make
Lenore
something
Sellers,
happen. That
and I
time
did
the
just miss his field
quarterback
goal.
thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
Working that left side now. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him.
He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
And I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson.
I mean, it was a diving catch from Testing. It was a diving catch, wasn't it?
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
I feel you.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. Looking down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear about shot plays
block.
all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep
Good-
shots
good
down
block.
the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we're planning to see a few more throughout this game.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
He was supposed to block that guy. I probably
Leaves
got
it with
something.
the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field throwing.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to beat the D deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Underwood. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half.
Great angle. Fantastic. Fantastic line.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
He said, let me run right into a blocker real quick so you can get this big-ass run. I appreciate that. We need more people like you. gentleman,
This
really.
drive will open from the 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start.
That's not what I wanted.
Man,
Whatever.
that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
And off from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, the running back has it. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great
Too
job
little.
by the
It'd be like
offensive
that.
line. Keep it rolling.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Oh!
Run it from the gun.
Wait, what?
Tackle is
I
made
got
at
this
the
thing.
28 after a pickup of 3.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue.
So we ain't blocked nobody, huh? That's fantastic. Whatever. Doesn't seem like, you know, possible, but whatever. It's SEC. There, you know.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep. Trying to get it outside to the right. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to
Be
run
like
football
that.
in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Look like mine right now. But when I'm playing against a young
As
person,
the
I keep
rooster
track of the line,
crows,
so
they
they're
are
going to the ball
getting
like this.
cocky and
No problem.
cockier.
To be real, you know, enjoy football. I'm sorry.
It's Underwood. He's going for it all. Brings it in down the left side. Off and running.
My brain, like,
Touchdown Wolverines.
My
And
brain
that one will
buzzed.
Give them the lead.
would be
And
like
these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Oh, brother.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. And the defense finally came up with a play.
Heavy pressure lets it fly. Makes the grab on the big throw. The defense got caught that
That was a
time, and
perfect
they
play.
finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, fuck that fuck shit. God, who?
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off.
You're a fucking dickhead. You're a fucking asshole.
They go to the ground. It is going nowhere. Stop.
I just saw like the 15 in there. I was like, well, alright.
Snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's got it again. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Oh shit. And he took a hit, man. Low key.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. It's a running move. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Makes the grab down the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
What's
First
up?
play of the drive comes from the 22.
Hey man, when I get some blockers on it's a wildcat.
First down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Actually,
Bringing it back. Smacks
you
him with the stiff arm. And a big return
some of
after
this.
the INT.
Yeah, we got plays. I just gotta find this shit.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
Trying to bully their way in. And he's brought down.
What's some niggas? I was trying to get out of the way, get to the other side, throw some footballs.
2nd and goal. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
He do be buying time with his feet.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I gotta fix that.
Can the defense
I
stop
get back
them
to leading
again
my
on
people
2nd
again.
and goal? To throw, it's Underwood.
He had it. I didn't expect it to open up like that. I just gotta remember to hold LT when I throw that.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
And they'll knock him down.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football.
Yeah, wear and tear.
Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
It's complete to the right. Open space at the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained.
And he's got it inside the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that receiver had nobody around. That's got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Just had to get rid of
They're
that
seeming
with
pretty
the
good to
job
me,
avoid the loss.
just depending on.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
A shot toward the end zone. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on touchdown?
Stupid idiots. What?
Man, this game has been incredible to watch.
I wanted to make an adjustment, or at least call a timeout for it, because I knew like it was probably gonna be something over the middle.
I'm looking at you, defense.
Yeah, it would work the timeout.
Late in the game, I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Yeah.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Ah, you're stupid!
Out with it. It's
You're
simple.
so stupid! Oh my god, you're so stupid. What? Ah, did you press?
Standing return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Can't make the connection, the pressure there calls the mistiming.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field.
Fantastic game. Alright. Ba-bum.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. blasted as he lets it go.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to
You
panic.
sorry lard, bro. Block.
Opportunity to get back
Dog, I went to step up. This dude's like, oh, well, they let him right through.
But they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't
Used to
quite
that.
keep up.
That's an
They got
ugly
it
ass
down to the
meter.
21.
They're like, how can we make the meter even uglier? Well, you know, well, you see here.
And the
Like, this team doesn't feel like
Exploding for that huge
special
run
as they
back
say,
forward.
except for a few players. I just see a lot of my players just get like knocked on the ground, like
Takes a
something
hit as he
fierce.
fires. He makes a catch. Touchdown Wolverines. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using
You got
all
some
of the
chicanery
clock,
in there.
being smart, getting the big score.
You
late.
got
I
some
think
chicanery
that
in
one
there. I
should
don't
do
like it.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference
That's so
affiliation
stupid.
looking in, because
Why
this
do
is
they
a
have to
big matchup. So when you
why
get
is that
this
still in
win,
the game?
this is
I should have
huge in
called the
the eyes of
timeout.
the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
It'd be like
for
that.
the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win?